What's going on? Thank you for joining me on another video. Yes, again, the splitter had to go back in the shop. I just feel like it's a never-ending issue with this thing, but I think we have it licked this time because I actually met with somebody that deals in hydraulics and that has been in business for a very long time. And I told him my issue, what was happening. I told him that I added the extra wings on there to speed up the process when I'm splitting wood so I can get more wood done. And what he recommended is, as you could see, the fins used to line up. The top and the bottom used to line up. What he recommended is moving the lower fins a few inches back, so when the actual log is hitting this, it's not hitting 5 points at the same time. What it's going to do is hit 3 points, that's the middle and the two wings, and the log is going to split a little bit, relieve some of the pressure, and then it's going to hit the bottom one. So that's going to help it. And I also added a piece of metal right here, because if you could check out the other video previously, when it came out of the factory, the main rail was cut off right here. I don't know why they done it. I don't know why they didn't run out the rail to out here, but it's just the way that it came out. And the problem I was having when I added these fins, when a log was pushing through, the bottom pieces were, the ram was pushing the log, and the bottom two pieces were getting pushed down at an angle, and it was pushing my fins up because it wasn't sliding the whole log all the way through, and it was not riding on the rail but just dropping down. So the ram was pushing, and the log would the piece of wood would angle up and push this fin up, and I actually bent these fins up, and they actually had to cut them off, re-weld them. I mean, it's insane. But by staggering them, adding this little piece plate here so the log pushes through, it doesn't get all funky, it's going to push all the way through, I think we're good to go. And also, talking to the gentleman about my splitter, he looked at the pump that comes on this Chinese unit, and what they claim, what they rated it as, was not putting out what the rating was on paper. Yeah, because it's Chinese, but that's what you get if you don't spend the good money. But he was able to find a little adjustment on a pump, so he turned it all the way up. That did make a difference, but the big difference was by actually staggering these and pushing the bottom fins a couple of inches so the log is not hitting all 5 points at one. So, yeah, think we got it. Gonna go to work tomorrow, check it out, see how it does. I'm praying to God that this is it, because this is a brand new machine, and the time and the effort and the money I have spent on this, it is just insane. It is insane. It went from this basket to doing that, adding extra fins, and just doing small things that they just did not do out of the factory. They just made a splitter, but I don't believe that they had the experience to actually, or the engineers didn't know what they were actually doing. I mean, they had an idea, or this is probably a replica copy of one out there on the market. That's what they do, is they copy things, but they just build them shitty. But I mean, I can't complain. I didn't pay a lot of money for it. One thing I gotta say about this Chinese model, and I can't believe it, is actually this motor. This 420cc motor, electric start. I have not had one issue with it. Starts right up, doesn't give me any problems. The problems I've been having is actually trying to split wood with this thing. Now, if you buy one of these and you leave it alone and you don't try to modify it and you're just a homeowner, you don't have to do anything. You can just pull it out of the crate, slap it together, and use this machine, and it will work great for you. You won't have to spend a penny. But I use it commercial-wise, and I have to do these mods, because if I don't, it's just not producing enough wood for me, and I'm just wasting money and labor, and I'm just spinning my wheels. So, this is what I have to do. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on this crazy journey with this thing. If you have any questions, list them down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.